Welcome back everyone, I hope you're all having a lovely festive break. I have a little helper with me today in the video, which is quite a rare sight. I know I don't show Marvin much in my videos anymore, and that's because he's claimed the living room as his own territory and he really doesn't like me filming in there or actually even sitting in there. So we are filming from my office today. And in today's video, I've got some new plants to show you. So I've got a little plant haul for you, and then I'm going to be showing you my festive decor. So today I'm going to be giving the biOrb AIR a little bit of a makeover. It's not looking its best at the moment at all. So I thought, right, I'm going to jazz it up a bit, give it a bit of a makeover, get some new plants. I'm going to be decorating the dining table for Christmas, and the biOrb AIR sits on the dining table. So obviously it needs to be looking nice. The first plant I picked up is a mini poinsettia, which I thought would add a lovely splash of colour in the biOrb. But then I actually visited another plant shop and found a variegated version. So I think I'll end up using the other poinsettia in the kitchen and then be putting this cute little variegated one in the biOrb. This variety is called Red Glitter. It's so pretty. I've never had a variegated version of this plant before. It should do quite well in the biOrb because it's quite warm in there, it's humid, and it's getting really good light, so hopefully it will get some good variegation. I obviously realised that this plant will probably outgrow the biOrb quite quickly, but for now I think it will add a lovely splash of colour and a little bit of interest in there. The next plant I picked up is a Tradescantia Sweetness, which I thought again would add a lovely bit of colour. And I won't be using the whole plant because it's obviously quite big, so I'm going to separate it and just plant a little bit of it in there, maybe at the back so it can kind of trail up the back of the biOrb. I picked up a Tenanthe Golden Mosaic, although I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put this in there just yet. I'll have to see as I go. If not, I'll find a lovely little home for this somewhere in the living room perhaps. I used to have a large version of this plant, a really big one, but unfortunately it got thrips like most of my prayer plants and it bit the dust. So this plant caught my eye, it's got beautiful variegation, so I might possibly be putting this one in there. I picked up a couple of mini ivies. I thought these might look quite good trailing up the back of the biOrb. I have got a variegated ivy in there already and that's been doing really well. I picked up a couple of Fittonia. This one is a miniature version and this is a standard version. It hasn't got the varieties on there. I've had both of these plants before in the biOrb. And then last but not least, I picked up 5, I think, of these, I think it's called Sagina. So it's like a ground cover plant. And I thought this might be quite a good alternative to the cushion moss that I've got in the biOrb, which has gone quite kind of brown. It doesn't look very nice anymore. So I thought these might be quite a good alternative for some ground cover, a bit of texture. And yeah, I don't really know much about this plant, but we'll give it a go, see how it does in there. So I'm going to take the camera downstairs and do a bit of a time lapse of me planting up the biOrb AIR. I hope you enjoy it. I would love to do like a full rescape of it, but I just don't have time at the moment, so I'm just going to have to kind of move a few things around, maybe take a couple of things out. I've already given it a good prune and removed a few things, but I'll just see how it goes. And then after I finish planting, I'm going to set up the dining table for Christmas and then give you a little tour of my Christmas decor. It's pretty much the same as last year. I haven't really gone too mad with the Christmas decor this year. I picked up a few new bits, but I've stuck with the same theme as last year. It's quite neutral because I've got so much going on in my house with all the plants and all the decor, so I can't have anything too busy. So let's go down and rescape the terrarium.